Okay. Now in this video I am going to discuss about if the two lines are intersected by the transversal line, so then how many angles can be formed. Let us see in the diagram. So AB line and CD line, these are the two lines. These two lines intersected by the transversal line. So this is they given already, this is the transversal line they consider, which is XY. So here XY is the transversal line. If these two lines, so AB and CD are intersected by the transversal line, then how many angles can be formed? So at distinct point, yes. So you can take this is P, this is you can take Q at two distinct points, yes. So then how many angles can be formed? Let us see here. So this is one angle, you can give the name angle 1. This is one angle 2. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. This is 6. And this 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here we have, if the two lines are intersected by the transversal line, how many angles can be formed? Here 8 angles can be formed. Okay. So here we have, for these 8 angles, some more types of angles we have. So for one angles, some angles have in this figure, some angles have some specific names. Let us discuss that. Okay. Now I am going to discuss that. Okay. So in that first one we have that vertically opposite angles. Already we know that. So what is mean by vertically opposite angles? So you can write first vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So what are the vertically opposite angles in the given figure? In the given figure, so angle 1, if you exactly falls on exactly opposite, what we have? 3. Angle 1, angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. Angle 2 and angle 4 vertically opposite angles. Angle 5 exactly falls on which angle? 8. So then these two are vertically. If 6, if you flip back side, it is exactly falls on 7. Angle 6 and angle 7 are vertically opposite angles. So write those pairs. Okay, angle 1 comma 3, angle 1 comma 3, and angle 2 comma angle 4. Next angle 5 comma 8. Next angle 6 comma angle 7. So these 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles can be formed if the two lines intersected by the transversal line. How many pairs we obtain? 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles. And we know that the vertically opposite angles are always equal. So can I write this vertically angle 1 equal to angle 3? Yes, we proved in the last video. Okay, so now angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4 we can write, and angle 5 equal to angle 8 we can write, angle 6 equal to angle 7 we can write. Next type of angle is interior angle. Next type of angle what we have? Interior angles. Okay. So what are the interior angles in the given figure? Okay, so we consider the two lines, those are AB and CD. Between the two lines, so what are the angles are lies? Between the two lines, what are the angles are inside? Between the two lines, what are the angles we have? Here angle 4 comma angle 3 comma angle 6 comma angle 5. Yes, so these 4 angles between two lines. Between the two lines, what are the angles we have? Between these two lines, inside the angles. Okay, so which two lines you consider? Between the two lines, what are the angles are there? Those are called interior angles. Yes, so we can write interior angles are angle 3 comma angle 4 comma angle 5 comma angle 6. How many interior angles we have here? 4 interior. Yes, angle 3 comma angle 4 comma angle 5 comma angle 6. Next, exterior angles. Next, what we have? Exterior angles. Exterior angles means same, opposite here, outside. For these two lines, outside angles. Okay, so here what are the outside angles we have? Angle 1 for these two lines outside. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8. So these 4 are the exterior angles. Angle 1 comma angle 2 comma angle 3 comma angle 3 not, angle 7 comma angle 8. These 4 are the exterior angles. Okay, next types of angle we have that corresponding angles. So what are the angles? Those are corresponding angles. It's a very important. Now we are going to introduce that the corresponding angles. If the two angles are, so in the corresponding angles means there are pair of angles are there. Okay, so two angles considered as one corresponding pair of angle. Yes, so if the two angles are said to be a corresponding angles, okay, what we are going to discuss here, in the corresponding angles we have two angles. If the two angles are said to be a corresponding, okay, they should have some condition. There are 3 conditions. First one is same side of the transversal. Same side of the transversal. Same side of the transversal. And second condition, one should be interior, other should be exterior. One interior and other, one is interior and other should be exterior. Other should be exterior. Next, third condition we have that those are not an adjacent. Okay, not an adjacent angles. Not an adjacent. So these 3 conditions, the two angles must be followed. Okay, let us take in the given figure, I am taking angle 1 and angle 4. See, same side of the transversal means, so if you take this is a transversal line, so we have every one, so this is right side, this is left side. Yes, if it is the right side, so right side, this is right side angles, this is left side. Yes, left side, right side. So right side angles are, so here these and all right side angles, these and all left side angles, that is these and all same side angles, these and all same side angles. Yes, so I am taking angle 1 and angle 4. Angle 1 and angle 4. So same side of the transversal. Yes, first condition is satisfying. Yes, very good. And second condition, one is interior, other should be exterior. So here angle 1 is exterior. Yes, angle 1 is exterior and angle 4 is interior. Yes, so second condition also satisfying. Yes, third condition, what? Not an adjacent angles, but angle 1 and angle 4 are adjacent angles. Yes, so they should have common ray and common vertex. Then we cannot say here angle 1 and angle 4. Can we say these two are an adjacent? Yes, these two are adjacent. Angle 1 and angle 4 are adjacent. Then is the third condition is satisfying these two angles? No, third condition is not satisfying. If at least one condition is not satisfied, so the given angles are, the considered angles are not a corresponding angles. Let us take angle 1 and angle 5 you can take now. Angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 and angle 5. If you take like this, is the same side of the transversal? Yes, same side of the transversal. And is one is interior and other should be exterior. Yes, angle 1 is exterior, angle 5 is interior. Yes, second condition also satisfying. And third condition, angle 1 and angle 5, is these two are an adjacent? No, angle not an adjacent. Yes, so these three conditions, angle 1 and angle 5 are satisfying. Yes, so we can write the corresponding angles. What we have? Angle 1 comma angle 5. And next, any other? Yes, you can check 4 and 7. 4 interior, exterior, same side and not an adjacent. Yes, three conditions are satisfying. 4 comma 7, same side. Yes, second condition, interior, exterior. Third condition, not an adjacent. 4 comma 7, angle 4 comma angle 7. Next, left side. So this side, 2 and 6 you can take. Same side of the transversal. Yes, one is interior and other is exterior. Yes, exterior, 2 is exterior, 6 is interior, and not an adjacent. Yes, so angle 2 comma angle 6. Next pair, angle 3 comma angle 8. Okay, so this. So how many pairs of corresponding angles do we have if the two lines are intersected by the transversal? So 4 pairs of corresponding angles we have that. Next one is alternate interior angles. Next pair we have alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles means, so here also if the two angles are said to be, here also we have the pair of angles. If the two angles are said to be a alternate interior angles, so we should have the two angles said to be alternate interior. We have 3 conditions. Those are, both must be interior. Both must be interior. Both angles must be interior. First condition. And the second one, either side of the transversal. Either side of the transversal means one should be left, other should be right. Either side of the transversal. Either side of the transversal. Next, third one. Okay, those are not an adjacent. Same condition, not an adjacent. Those two angles should not be an adjacent angles. Let us check. I am taking here. So interior angles, how many interior angles we have? 3, 4, 5, 6. You can take, I am taking here angle 3 comma angle 4. Is these two are an alternate interior, or let us check here. Both angles must be interior. Yes, first condition it is satisfying. Next, second condition, either side of the transversal. Yes, one is left, one is right. Either side of the transversal. Second condition also satisfying. Third condition, not an adjacent angles. See, this angle and this angle, if this is a common ray, so if these two are adjacent angles, yes, side by side. Okay, these two are an adjacent angles. Yes, so but third condition it is not satisfying. Then these two angles are not a alternate interior angles. Then which two are alternate interior? I am taking now. See, first condition, both should be interior. So I am taking 3 and 5. Angle 3 and 5, both should be interior. Yes, first condition is satisfying. Second condition, what we have that? Second condition, either side of the transversal. This is right side, this is left side. Yes. And as third condition, not an adjacent angles. Yes. So these 3 conditions are satisfying. This angle 3 comma angle 5. Yes. So we can write angle 3 comma angle 5 are alternate interior angles. Okay, can you find any other pair we have? So if you check angle 4 and angle 6 also, you will get, will these two are satisfied or not? Check. Both must be interior. Yes, both must be interior. And either side of the transversal, yes, one is right, one is left. And not an adjacent. These two are not angle 4 and angle 6 are not an adjacent angles. Okay, and the next type of angles we have alternate exterior angles. What are the other type? Alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. We have that alternate exterior angles. That so if the two angles are said to be, here also we have a pair of angles. If the two angles are said to be an exterior, so those must be, those two angles also three conditions. Both angles must be exterior. So remaining conditions are same. Either side of the transversal, not an adjacent. You can take exterior angles. Angle 5 and angle 2 you can take. Angle 1 comma angle 2 you can take. Sorry. Angle 1 and angle 2. So here both angles must be exterior. Angle 1 and angle 2 are exterior. Yes. First condition is satisfying. Either side of the transversal. So is it satisfying? All these conditions, either side of the transversal? Yes. One is left, one is right. Second condition also. And not an adjacent angles. But angle 1 and angle 2 are an adjacent angles. Yes. So the third condition is not satisfying. Then we can say angle 1 and angle 2 are not an alternate exterior. So you can take another angle. Angle 1 and angle 8 you can take. Yes. One is exterior, other is both are exterior only. Either side of the transversal. Yes, one is left, one is right. Next, not an adjacent angles. Not an adjacent. Yes, angle 1 and angle 8 are not an adjacent. Yes. And the next pair of angles. What we have next remaining two angles? Remaining two exterior. Yes, angle 2 comma angle 7. Yes, check whether these two are satisfied. Both angles must be an exterior. Yes, these two are exterior. Either side of the transversal. Yes, not an adjacent angles. Yes, angle 2 and angle 7. Angle 2 and angle 7 are not an adjacent angles. Yes, these two are alternate exterior angles. Okay, next. Okay, so next type of angles we have co-interior angles. What we have? Co-interior angles or allied angles also we can say. Co-interior angles. So very important angles these are. So if the two angles are said to be a co-interior, those here also co-interior angles also we have a pair of angles. So those have three conditions. One is both should be interior. Both should be interior and both should be same side of the transversal. Both are same side of the transversal. And next third one is not an adjacent angles. Not an adjacent angles. Okay, so check. So both should be interior. Yes, 3, 4. 3, 4 if you take, and the second condition. Yes, both are 3, 4 interior. Yes, both are interior. Same side of the transversal, but one is left. Here, if you take 3, 4, is both are interior or not? Yes, interior. First condition. Okay, and is these two are either side, same side or not? No, it is not a same side. One is left, one is right. So second condition is not satisfying. So then you can take another angle. 4, 5 you can take. 4, 5. Yes, both are interior. Yes, both are same side. Yes, is these two are adjacent angles? No. So then these two angles we can say angle 4, angle 5 are co-interior angles. Angle 4, angle 5 are co-interior angles. And next co-interior what we have? Angle 3, angle 6. Angle 3, angle 6. Okay, next. Okay, here okay, so you can take co-exterior also. Those are much important. We don't have that co-exterior angles. What are the co-exterior means? So both should be exterior only. and the same side of the transversal not an adjacent. Both are exterior means angle 1 comma angle 7. If you want to write, you can write co-exterior angles. Co-exterior angles. Both should be exterior, first condition. So you will get easily that. So co-exterior means angle 1 comma angle 7 co-exterior. These two are co-exterior, and angle 2 comma angle 8. If you check these three conditions, both should be exterior. Yes, 1 comma 7 exterior, same side of the transversal. Yes, same side of the transversal, not an adjacent. 1 comma 7 are not an adjacent, and 2 comma 8 also not an adjacent, same side of the transversal, both are exterior. Yes, so we have how many types of angles we have in this? See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 types of angles. So here 8 angles are formed. In that, the types of angles here, these are very very important angles when you are simplifying the sums. Those are very very useful to us. Okay, so next video I am going to prepare for that. If the two parallel lines intersected by the transversal line, then what will happen about these two lines? Okay, so in this video I discussed with you the types of angles. Okay, if the two lines are intersected by the transversal line, how many angles can be formed? What are the types of angles are formed? We discussed. Okay, so if you have not watched the previous videos, this is a continuous part. Okay, if you have not watched the previous videos, please watch them, then you can watch this video. If you watch directly, you may not understand maybe. Okay, so this is a part 5 I think I am preparing to you. Okay, next part I will prepare you that if the two parallel lines, these two are parallel lines? No. So if these two lines are parallel, what will happen? So that I will discuss in the next video. So please subscribe the channel, watch the video, share this video to your friends, and like the videos. Okay, ask your friends to subscribe this channel. It is very very useful to you. Okay, thank you for watching.